All right, friends, I was sitting here actually doing my manicure. I had pop art party on from last weekend and I got Ray of Sunlight in and I was like, I have been dreaming about these two together forever. And so here we are. I had to swap a couple out so we could put Ray of Sunlight on. And I was almost done and I thought I should probably hop on and show you this live so that you guys can see everything happening in action. So I'm gonna toss one on, and I'm really sorry because the last finger I have left is of course my middle finger. So we're gonna apply this bad boy real quick. We've done prep work, push back cuticles, prep pad, all of that. And this is your strip here. And one side in the package is labeled cuticle side, the other, you can totally flip it. It doesn't matter at all. I do that all the time because actually one's more curved than the other. So the more curved side ends up fitting my nail bed better. So I flip it over. It's not a problem. All right, gotta make sure all of my dust is off of here. But all right, what we're gonna do, I just take the strip and I kind of place it right up next to the cuticle here, and you will see it's not overlapping skin at all. If you overlap skin, that's bad. So just tack it right here at the bottom base real lightly, and then I kind of like to take the strip and pull it so that it fits perfectly on the side here. You kind of like pull it over and then downwards this way. And then I do the same thing over here. If it's a little bit too wide, like I feel like I'm starting to get almost onto the skin right there, I'll push it down onto the nail bed, and then again, I will pull it. So I'm kind of flattening it and making sure that it runs perfectly along the edge of the nail bed. They should be stretchy. So if you like tack it at the base here, that gives you room to kind of pull and stretch on the sides. And then you kind of want to do the last step, pull and stretch it downwards so that it is flush and laying flat on the tip. Sometimes I see people when they put them on, they end up with like a little ski slope at the end. That is because you need to kind of do that last step of pulling it out and down like that, okay? So then you'll take your lamp, plug it directly into the wall with the plug block that has the two prongs on it. You can even, if you want, if you run into the ski slope issue while you're curing, you can even tug and pull down. You can press the tip down a little bit, just flatten it some more. You want to really make sure it is flat and not overlapping skin. You can even go around the edges with your cuticle pusher right up next to the cuticle to make sure it is on the nail flat as a pancake, because if you get any lifting right there, that's going to get stuck in your hair, all sorts of things. All right, so one pass with the lamp, which you just push the button in the back right here one time, should give you enough of a cure that you don't need to do it again. And it's going to be floppy on the end. That's okay. You've still got enough of a cure going there. These don't add length to the nail, so you're going to cut that part off anyways. I found almost that I like to use just clippers, and I will clip it just slightly longer than my natural nail, and then the rest I will file off. Okay, so you can see obviously like that's not the shape of my nail, so I'll take my nail file and I kind of start at the corner right here, and I'll do like a downward motion, kind of curving it up to the top of the nail. And then I'll go on this side and do the same thing. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing and see what I'm doing myself. So just kind of do that first and then take a peek at where you're at. File it this way, that way. You don't need to use like a heavy hand with the file, especially if you grab a grittier nail file. Like this file is a 100-180 grit. It's got two different sides and it works perfectly for these. Sometimes the files in the package, you gotta do a lot of filing to get them perfect, but that is literally all that you do, and you're done. So I typically will do, these are press-ons, but I'll do like these 4 fingers, cure them, these 4 fingers, cure them, and then do both of my thumbs. All right, so easy peasy lemon squeezy. This again is Ray of Sunlight. This is the pink from Pop Art Party, but if you like that look, there is one of our new bundles that is almost a dead-on match to this combo. So anyways, check it out. Try your LEDs. Let me know what you think. These are blingin' chrome that everybody needs for summer. All right, guys, give it a shot. Let me know what you think.